Hello, ever seen how he breathes a lake under a crust of ice? This is not clickbait, these things really exist. Now we'll show you everything. Go. And you too are already strange to look at these shots with such a crowd of people? Believe me, as the distance of the camera still becomes more serious than meets the eye. Guys, where are the masks in the distance? God, how did he do it? Is it some kind of special solution or a mug that cools itself in a couple of seconds? What do you think? Yes, no, there are no highs here technologies, just a video was turned over and everything. Sure, they will tell you that right away. Guessed. Ponyo fish, is it you? Just look what she is, tiny. That's just not a fish at all. In front of you is a salamander egg. Listening to music in Spotify is for weaklings. Another thing is to buy vinyl players to cut yourself the record of your favorite artist. For this, rare and expensive materials are not needed at all. Ordinary water will be quite enough. Here's what a Swedish band came up with to celebrate the release of a new song. To your most loyal fans, the guys sent a special uniform with which it was possible make your own ice the record, and you will not believe it sounds very even, though with a needle. Probably after that it will be possible to say goodbye. If you are claustrophobic, on the ship you definitely have nothing to do. And business not in the cramped local cabins. Just look the width of this shipping channel. He connects the Ionian and Aegean Sea and considered the narrowest in the world. Simply think about 21 meters for large ships. This is nothing at all, nevertheless there are tourists does not frighten at all, on the contrary, they even like. So this year is not easy, the route covers about 15,000 ships. We have only one question, how? Okay, we can admit that these two are enough crazy to agree to play tennis on the wings of an airplane, but what to do with gusts of wind that will obviously interfere with the trajectory of the ball? Well, we do not know the answer to this question, but judging by the fact that in the video we did not show a single successful beat, here it was not without trick. Nothing special, just peeling shrimp teeth to the diver. Go ahead. It seems a little more and on the author of the video the Kraken will come out. Admit, did you feel uncomfortable? But we hasten to make you happy or upset. The video shows perfectly normal and a rare natural process. Frozen the lake in front of you. This is Bakel, and it really knows how to breathe even in those months when from his earthly atmosphere a crust of ice separate. Does not remind anyone? It seems this is about each of us in front of how to start watching a movie in cinema. Before, because everything a bucket of popcorn is eaten during advertising. Isn't it true? Or are you one of these normal people? Agree, a rather strange bridge. How to move around in such a way? Probably purely theoretically, this would be perhaps, but only this is still not a bridge. The video shows unique arched sluices located in Japanese Osaka. They protect the city from the consequences typhoons and storms, although skeptics in the internet already doubted that will this structure withstand a really serious blow. Hey guy. Why are you fussing about? In front of you bubbles eyes. Goldfish with huge eyes. Apparently some kind of insolent just thought of a workaholic too impudent desire. No way, can't get away from the shock. Do you remember as employees of the ministry magic flushed themselves down the toilet to get to work? Similar here and here principle. But even if you rode such insane slide, you probably did not have time remember how the flight looks from the inside. Enjoy. We bet from afar you won't guess what it is, multicolored piles of something strange? No, in front of you is not a mine with some rare minerals. Give a couple of seconds for reflections. Okay, let's not torture, these are the real graveyards of bicycles located in China. With a large sum of them are in quite working condition. Yeah, the people of Amsterdam are clearly would not have approved. Wow, this is really the next level in making sand castles. Probably handsome young geniuses were involved in this architecture. Although what are we at all took that sand palaces would be built only children. Meet, this is Marcio and he's from Brazilian Rio de Janeiro. The guy is already over 40 and over 20 years old. He spent his life in a sand castle, which he himself built it. The locals call him Simple King. Well, because who else can afford it, so awesome to live. Not only that, Marcio wakes up every morning with gorgeous view, so he is also nothing for it doesn't pay. If you think that housing is in such an unusual house this torture, you are mistaken. Everything is well thought out here, there is even a whole library. And the facade of the castle, by the way, was inspired by Spanish architect Antonio Gaudí, and really, there is something in common, right? Only in the case of Marcio, the palace is still completed. Do not forget to subscribe, like the video, and see you soon.